So we're getting a couple of errors, and the reason for that is that we are on a local file here in our browser, and for security reasons it doesn't allow us to access other local files using an HTTP URL structure. So Retina is looking for these files locally, but it's telling us that it can't pull those in, that it doesn't have access to them. So if we copy this error message here and we do a quick search for it in Google, there's some interesting solutions here, but the idea is that we're going to need a real web server in order to serve up these files. Now, if you're used to using PHP and Drupal, it's likely that the server you use is Apache and that you use it in a stack like Acquia Dev Desktop or MAMP or XAMPP. But there's a much easier way to get a server going using Node. So if we go to this page, for example, and we scroll down to the solution, this person suggests using the Node package ATTP server. Let's pull that up. So if we scroll down here, it says it's a command line HTTP server, and we can install with npm with this. Now, earlier on in the series, we installed Node, which installed npm as well. So let's just copy this and jump to the command line, and we'll open up a new window. We'll paste this in and hit enter. Okay, we got a couple of warnings, but everything else happened okay. And if we go back to the browser, it says we can simply type HTTP server and then the path. And it says that path defaults to public if the folder exists, and the current directory, which is /otherwise. So what we'll do is just change the directory over using the cd command to our project folder. And I'm just going to drag this over to the command line and hit enter. So here we are in our project folder, and I'm just going to type HTTP server and hit enter. Okay, so it's running and it says we just hit Control-C to stop the server. So we could actually copy this, and if we pasted it into Firefox, let me do that here, we'd get our page, but now it's being served from a web server. If we do it in Chrome, however, I'll open up a new tab and paste it in, it will do a search in Google for this. Now to get around this, we can replace the 0.0.0.0 with localhost. So let's do that. So I'll replace it there, and I'll paste it in the address bar and hit enter, and here we go. Now if we open up DevTools, we'll see that we still have some errors, but if we go to the console, it's just telling us that it failed to load these two different images. So it appears to me that Retina.js is working. Okay, so from here on out, we'll go ahead and use the server so that we don't run into these file access issues anymore. So I'll close out the reference to our file,